I was involved in 2 car accidents about a year apart, which made my case a little more complicated because I also had another work injury in the middle. But Max was kind enough to take on my case even after I had started with a different law firm that had, you know, those like commercials on TV. It says, you know, all those cheesy stuff, and they were actually really terrible, and I never met a lawyer, and they didn't do anything to help me. So I was really excited when I met Max. And after my accident, I suffered from a lot of back and neck pain, headaches, and just difficulty with daily life. After my first car accident, I started receiving treatment from my chiropractor. The bill started adding up after I needed an MRI, and he advised me to get an attorney because my fees were going to be more than the standard PIP cost. So I just called that 1-800 number on the TV, and I signed up. I met someone at a Starbucks, and I just signed papers. I didn't know what I was getting into. I just knew I wasn't supposed to talk to insurance companies, and I wasn't supposed to agree to anything. The recovery process was really slow. It took a long time, almost as long as actually settling my car accident claims. I didn't know that I needed more advice when finding an attorney. A while after I finished my treatment and my law firm was supposed to be working with the insurance companies to settle my claim, I didn't hear anything for a long time, and finally they came back to me, and their first offer to me was negative $10,000 that I would have to pay, and that they didn't seem interested in fighting for me or really even getting to know me and what I went through or helping me resolve the situation. Once I realized that the law firm I had signed up with originally was not going to fight for me, I realized I needed someone else and I needed help. My friend referred me to Max Meyers. After my first meeting with him, I knew that I was going to be taken care of, and even though I knew it was going to be a while till things were resolved, I knew I had help. When I first met Max, I didn't know what to expect because with the first lawsuit, I never met the lawyer, I never talked to anyone. I only had communication from paralegals, mostly through emails. So actually sitting down with a lawyer like across the same desk and talking to me like a human and actually listening to my story, I was shocked. I really didn't know much about the claim process or the insurance companies or how it worked with reimbursement or how long you should treat or getting second opinions, and I really had no idea what I was doing. When I finally met with Max, after I had done everything wrong, then I learned a lot, but he still helped me work through the mistakes that hadn't been made already. After I was involved in 2 car accidents, I'd never thought of like, oh yeah, you get hit by a car and you sue. I never thought I was the type of person that would be suing someone for money for my injuries. It's like, that's ridiculous. But after I was hurting and my medical bills started adding up and they weren't going to be covered by the car insurance companies, I realized I needed legal medical advice on what to do. It wasn't so much of a decision of choosing Max, it was me being so grateful that Max accepted me. I came to Max with a complicated case, and I realized that, and he was kind enough to take on my case. Now that my car accident claims are finally closed, I'm so relieved and so thankful. My expectations were far exceeded. I didn't really know what to expect. I feel like with Max, I got the best possible outcome that I could have had with my case. I'm surprised, actually, that it turned out so well. After having been through this experience of 2 car accidents in a row, if I had a friend in the same situation, I would definitely advise them to come see Max.